Hello, welcome to Beginner's Crochet Lesson 4 Monday to Tuesday classes. This is Fahmina from Fahmina's Creation. I am your today's host and the teacher of this class. Let me know who is here so that we can start the class. Like every other day, we are going to wait for 5 minutes for all the students to join us, and then we'll start our class as usual. I'm just waiting for all the students to join so that we can start our today's lesson. And if Jeffrey is here with me, and who else is here? Just say hello or anything, or raise your hand so that I know that you are here now. Okay, Reba is here. Thank you for joining the class. We're just waiting for the rest of the team member to join, and then we'll start the class. Salam. Salam Dilda Mummy, thank you for joining. Any Mummy? Welcome, Salam Mummy. Thank you for joining my lesson. We're just waiting for the rest of the team so they can start. Sister Asha is here. You can see Sister Hannah is having some network issue, connection issue. She just messaged me in her WhatsApp. That's fine. She's going to join in 2 minutes time. That's fine. I'm just going to wait until it's 5 past, and then we'll begin our lesson. Sister Rima has just joined. Salam, walaikum assalam, Sister Rima. Thank you for joining today's lesson. So we're going to crochet this granny square today, as you can see in front of you at the moment. Just waiting for a few more students to join, and then we can start our today's lesson. Few of the students are having issues, connection issues, so I'll just maybe wait for a few more minutes. You can see there's 5 people here as the class started, saying Sister Farhana. No, we are just waiting for a few students to join. So, can you all hear me? I was just waiting for the team members to join me. Sister Farhana, you are not late, you are just in time. Sister Yasmin has joined me. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Sister Yasmin, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I can also see Golbert has joined me. Thank you, all of you who has joined me. Shahina, Sister Shahina has joined me as well. Salaam alaikum, salam, Sister Shahina. Thank you for joining me. So I'm just going to start the class now. So thank you all of you for joining me once again, and thank you for your support. Today, as you can see in the uh, display at the moment, we are going to crochet this gorgeous granny square today. So this is like very basic pattern, and if you learn it at the early stages of crocheting, when you start crocheting, I'm sure everybody starts with granny square. There's so many different ways of crocheting granny square, so many different patterns are available, but I'm going to show you very basic one today, and once you get the hang of it, you can make more. I've got few granny square pattern in my channel as well, and I'm sure you can go and have a look. So let's start then. Have you all got your crochet hook and yarns in front of you? Today I'm going to use 2 colors because it's and exactly the same like you can see on the display at the moment. this pink and yellow. I'm going to use these two colors, but you are more than welcome to use any other colors. You can use one color in each of the rows. That's up to you how you want your granny square to look like. The more color you add, the more it looks vibrant and colorful. So this is another crochet granny square that I made for my other Saturday and Sunday class. This color option is also, I like this, it's a deep maroon and yellow color in there. So it's up to you how many colors you want to use, or you can just use one color. So it's totally up to you. Don't worry about your color choices. My different color yarn has not yet arrived, but we'll try it again when they arrive. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, sister Farhana. You can still use, you can still make granny square even if you have single color or just one color yarn. It will still look beautiful. Yeah. So you already have you all got your yarn and crochet hook in front of you? Sister Khadija has joined me. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Khadija. Thank you for joining me. This is my beginner's crochet lesson going on. It's lesson number 4 for my Monday to Tuesday groups. And this is the 4th lesson, and we are going to crochet this gorgeous granny square today. Okay, I hope you all enjoy it. Sister Raju has just joined me. So hi, hello, Raju. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so I think all of you have got your crochet hook and yarn in front of you. So let's begin then. So I'll start like for any other project. I'll start with a slip knot. Let me just fix my video camera at the moment. Just give me a second. I think this is better. Okay, let's start. Okay, Brother Murshid has just joined me. Salam. Thank you for joining me, Brother Murshid. I hope you enjoy making this crochet granny square with me. So let's start. So we'll start like any other project. We are going to start with slip knot. To create this slip knot, we'll start by we'll hold the uh, short end of our yarn on our right hand side, and with the left hand side we're going to hold our yarn, long end of the yarn which is attached to the yarn ball. We're holding it with our left hand side like this to put a pressure in there so that we have better control over our yarn thread. Okay, and with our right hand we are going to hold the short strand, yes, and we are going to wrap it around our index finger, left hand index finger twice. So this is a first and this is the second wrapping, yes. So I've wrapped the yarn twice in our left hand index finger. I'm just holding this short end with my other middle and ring finger, tightening it, and with my right hand I'm just putting the back loop of the wrapped yarn, the front of the front loop, and now this is my back loop and this is my front loop, right? So now I'm going to put this back loop again in front of my front loop. Okay, so I've done that twice. So this is my back loop now and this is the front loop. Now I'm going to pull my back loop and pull it all the way out of my index finger, and at the same time I will put the long end and the short end of the yarn with my left hand, okay, and pulling the loop with my right hand, and that's it. This is your slip knot, right? I'm just going to put my yarn, I'm going to put my crochet hook in the slip knot and just adjust it so that it be almost equal the size of my crochet hook, okay, like this. Salam, brother Jamil. Thank you for joining me. We've just started the class, so I hope you'll enjoy making this gorgeous crochet granny square with me. Okay, this is what we are making today. We've just made slip knot. Now we are going to start doing chain spaces, right? This is the 2 steps that we do for all the crochet project, regardless of the patterns, regardless of the type of projects we are doing. So we are going to create chain spaces. To create chain spaces, we are going to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook just once and pull it through the slip knot. Okay, so that's my first chain space. I'm going to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook again and pull it through. So that's my second chain space. We need to create 4 of these chain spaces. So wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and pull through. That's my third chain space. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook and pull through. That's my fourth chain spaces. So here I'm just going to take a break and check on you, see how many of you have managed to do so far, how many of you have managed to do the slip knot and the chain spaces. Okay, so that I can move to the next step. Just let me know in the comment section if you have managed to crochet the chain spaces. We have done slip knot and then we have created 4 chain spaces. So I can see Sister Farhana has done that, Sister Rima has done that, Koli, Asha, and Brother Ripon. Well done, all of you, well done. So you've all managed to create the slip knot and chain spaces. That's great. So I can move to the next step now. Now I have to, the next step is to join this fourth chain space with the first chain space of your project. So I'm going to put my crochet hook through the first chain space, right, and do a slip stitch. So to create a slip stitch, put my crochet hook through the first chain space. Now I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and pull it through both loops. So this is my slip stitch, and by creating the slip stitch I have joined the fourth chain and the first chain of my first chain of my crochet project. So this is how it should look like. It's a round shape with a tiny little hole in between. So let me know in the comment section if you have managed to do that or if you want me to repeat these steps again. I'm just waiting for your reply. Just give me a heads up if you have all done that, if you have all managed to do it in one go, or do you want me to repeat it again so that I be sure that you are with me, you are catching up. All right, perfect. Sister Farhana has done that. Well done. Who else? Okay, Sister Rima has done that too. Well done, both of you. All right, I think most of you have managed to do that. Now I'm going to start crocheting my row 1. Yes, this was the base of my project, the chain, slip knot and the chains. Now I'm going to crochet row 1, and I'm going to do that inside this tiny little hole. All these stitches I am going to do today, I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to start by crocheting 3 chain spaces. Okay, so I'll start by crocheting 3 chain spaces. That's my first chain space. I have put the yarn around the crochet hook and pulling it through. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's 3 chain spaces. Okay, after crocheting 3 chain spaces, I'm going to crochet 2 double crochet inside this little space, little hole that is created by the 4 chain spaces. Okay, so I'm going to crochet 2 double crochet. So to create the double crochet, I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook once, and then I'm putting my crochet hook through that tiny little space there. Okay, now I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook again and pull through a loop. Okay, so I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrapping the yarn around again, pull through only first 2. Okay, there's 2 more loops in my crochet hook, wrapping the yarn around and pull through the last 2. So that's my first double crochet. Okay, so now I'm just going to repeat the steps again. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the space, tiny little space there, put your hook through, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. So there's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through the last 2. So that's 2 double crochet. The first 3 chain spaces, as you all know, we start new row with 3 chain spaces or 2 chain spaces, and this 3 chain spaces is basically we are going to count it as a double crochet. So we have got 1 2 3 double crochet actually. Okay, now I'm going, I have you all finished doing this double crochet, 3 chain spaces and 2 double crochet? Please let me know so that I can start the next step of row 1. Okay, okay, perfect. Sister Fahana has done that. Well done. Asha has done that. Sister Shahina has done that. Well done, all of you. Good job. You're doing really well. So now I'm going to create 2 more chain spaces. To create the chain space, I'm going to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook and pull it through. Okay, that's my first chain spaces. Now I'm going to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook again and pull through 2 chain spaces, right? And now I'm going to crochet 3 double crochet in this same tiny little space that was created by the 4 chain spaces. Okay, here I'm going to crochet 3 more double crochet after 2 chain spaces. So to crochet double crochet, I'm going to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, then putting it through that space, wrap the yarn around my crochet hook again and pull up a loop. So that's 3 loops in my crochet hook, right? Wrapping the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. So that's my first double crochet. Now I have to do it, repeat these steps for 2 more times because I need to crochet 3 double crochet. So wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2, right? So that's 2 double crochet. 1 last double crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop. Okay, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around, pull through the last two. So that's 3 double crochet. Okay, so we have finished doing 3 double crochet. So basically we are just going to repeat the steps for 2 more times. So we're going to crochet 2 chain spaces after the 3 double crochet. I just want to check how many of you have managed to do that. I don't want to go too fast, um, so that you don't really understand where I am at the moment, which row I'm at, which stitches I'm doing. So I just want to wait for all of you to see if you have all managed to do the 3 double crochet, and then we can go ahead and crochet. Okay, Sister Farhana has done that. Well done. Sister Shahina has done that. Well done all of you. Most of you have done that. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the next steps. So we are going to repeat these same steps again and again for 2 more times, what we have done here. So we're going to crochet 2 chains and then 3 double crochet, then 2 chains again, 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'm just going to do, I have just finished doing 3 double crochet. Now I have to crochet 2 chain spaces, right? So wrap the yarn around, pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my 2 chain spaces done. Now I have to crochet 3 more double crochet, right? So wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last two. Okay, now I'm just going to repeat the same steps 2 more times. 2 more double crochet. You need to crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last two. Okay, now I have to do it one more time. Wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last two. 3 chain spaces is created. So I've done 3 chain spaces. So what could be the next step? Who can tell me what can be the next step? What are you going to do next? Yes, you were right, Sister Rima. We are going to crochet 2 chain spaces. Yes, Sister Farhana, you were right, two chain spaces. Okay, I got 2 right answers. So I'm going to crochet 2 chain spaces. So wrap the yarn around, pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's 2 chain spaces. Now I have to crochet 3 more double crochet, right? So wrapping the yarn around, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. Okay, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around, pull through last two. 2 more double crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around, pull through last two. Okay, one more to go. Wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through last two. So I have crochet 3 double crochet, right? And the next step would be to crochet 2 chain spaces, right? So I'm wrapping the yarn around and pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, so have you all managed to do this far? Are you all with me? Have you all managed to do your 3 double crochet and 2 chain spaces? Because this is our last stitches and we are not going to crochet any more double crochet. We are not going to repeat it anymore. Okay, Sister Farhana has done that. Well done, Sister Farhana. So, okay, perfect. Sister Koli has also done that. Well done, both of you. So um, we have got two chain spaces, and I told you before that we will only repeat it 3 times. And together we'll do it 4 times because we want to it to look like a square shape, because our granny square, crochet granny square, is always square shape. As you can see here in our sample, it has 4 sides in our first row. So this is what we have just created. 4 sides. This 3 double crochet has created the 4 like flower like petal, and this 2 double crochet actually helped us to create the corners. Four, because this is a square shape, and we know square shape has 4 sides, so we created these 4 sides using these 2 chain spaces. Okay, so as we have come to the end of our row 1, we need to join our row so that we can start our next row, row 2. To join, we are going to go to the first 3 chain spaces that we created to start our row 1. Yes, and try and find out third chain from these first 3 chain spaces. So this is my first chain, second chain, and this is the third chain. Yes, so I'm just going to put my crochet hook through the third chain and create a slip stitch. Okay, to create a slip stitch, I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and pull through. Okay, so that's the end of row 1. And now I'm going to change the color, so I'm just going to create a chain 1 space to attach to secure my work. Okay, if you are not going to change the color, just stick to your one slip stitch that you have done like this, and start your next row from here, this corner. Okay, you don't have to create an extra slip stitch that I'm doing to change the color. Okay, so just stick with the first slip stitch that you have done, and then put your crochet hook through here and start doing 3 chain spaces to create your next row. Is that okay, Sister Farhana? Okay, you have sent me a tick sign. That means it's okay with you. Perfect. But I'm going to change the color, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a chain 1 to secure my work and cut the yarn. Now I'm going to use the color yellow, and to attach a new color, you just have to find a corner. Any corner you can choose, but I prefer to choose this corner because if I tie my new yarn here, I can also securely tie this loose end here, so that it goes away from my visibility. Okay, so to attach the new yarn thread, I just put my crochet hook through one of the corner. Okay, and now I'm pulling the thread through this corner. Okay, and now I am just tying it with my project. So that's it, it's attached now. Okay, now I'm just going to pull a loop. Okay, and start crocheting 3 chain spaces to start our new row. So Sister Farhana, as you are not changing the color, you don't have to do this extra steps. You don't have to cut your yarn. You just go ahead and pull up a loop and start doing your 3 chain spaces. Okay, To create this three chain space, I'm going to wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my first chain space. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's 3 chain spaces. Okay. Now within this same corner space, I'm going to crochet 2 more double crochet. Okay. To create my double crochet, I'm wrapping the yarn around. I'm going to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. There's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. Right? Now I have to repeat these steps one more time to create another double crochet. Okay, so I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and go to the same corner space, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. That's 3 double crochet done. So how many of you have finished doing these steps, and you have finished you have started the new row and finished crocheting 3 chain spaces and 2 double crochet? Please let me know in the comment section so that I can explain you the next steps. Okay, just waiting for all of you to see how many of you have done that. Yes, we're just going round and round curves. Okay, I'm sure you'll get there, brother Jamil. Sister Farhana has asked me, so 3 chain space, yes, 3 chain space, like we always do to begin a new row. We start the new row 3 chain spaces. Okay, so this is my 3 chain spaces, and after the 3 chain space, within this same corner space, you have to crochet 2 double crochet, not 3 double crochet, only 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so 3 chain spaces and then 2 double crochet. Is it okay, Sister Farhana? Let me know. Have you got it? Okay, got it. Perfect. So is it okay for me to move to the next step? Let me know, everybody. Okay. What about Sister Farhana? Have you managed to do that? Yes, well done, all of you. So now we have to go to the next steps. So the next few stitches, we have to do it within this same corner space. Can you see there's 4 corners, so we have to repeat the same steps in each of the corners. Okay, so now we have to chain 1 again. Okay, so this is my chain 1, wrap the yarn around and pull through, and now I have to crochet 3 double crochet in this same chain space where I have crocheted my 3 chain spaces and 2 double crochet. There I have to crochet, I have chain 1 after crocheting the 3 chain spaces and 2 double crochet, and then I have crocheted a chain space. Now I have to crochet 3 double crochet in this exact same chain spaces. Okay, is that okay with all of you? So I'm just going to go ahead and crochet 3 double crochet. So I wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the same corner space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. Okay, so wrap the yarn around and pull through fast 2. Okay, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. Okay, so that's 1 double crochet. I need to crochet 2 more. So wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space and pull up a loop. So I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. So I've got one more double crochet to do. So I have wrapped the yarn around, go to the same corner space, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, then wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. So I've created 3 chain spaces, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 3 double crochet within this same space. Okay, have you all got it? If you have got any question, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, okay, Sister Asha has done that, Coley has done that. Well done, both of you. Who else? Okay, Sister Shahina has done that. Okay, Sister Farhana has got that. Sister Husna has, well done, all of you. Most of you has got it. Perfect, perfect. Sister Rima, well done. You were doing really well. Okay, so now we have to move to the next chains, next corners. In this row, we are only working on the corners, okay? So to move to the next corner, I'm going to chain 1 again. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, so that's my chain 1 space. Now I'm ready to move to this next corner. In this corner, same like this corner, I have to crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 3 double crochet in this same corner space. So let's start. Wrap the yarn around, go to the same next chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's my first double crochet. I have to crochet 2 more times. Wrap the yarn around, same corner space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop. Okay, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Right, wrap the yarn around, go to the same corner space, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's 3 double crochet, right? Now I have to crochet 1 chain, and then I have to crochet 3 more double crochet in this same corner space. Okay, so wrapping the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Fast double crochet, have to do it 2 more times. Wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. Okay, now one more time, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull to last 2. Okay, so I've finished crocheting my stitches for this corner. Sister Lina has just joined. Salam, Sister Lina, how are you? Super creative. Thank you so much, Sister Lina. I hope you enjoy making this new crochet project with me. This is a crochet granny scale we are making. This is the finished project should look like. Okay, so how many of you have finished crocheting this corner? So like I said earlier, that we are only going to crochet in the corners today for this row. And can you see this 1 chain space that we have created in between? Basically, we are making the corners by crocheting this 1 chain space. This 1 chain space is shaping our crochet project. Okay. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Hanif. Okay, how many of you have finished this corner? I'm just going to wait for your response, and then I'll move to the next corner and repeat the same stitches that we have done here. Okay? Okay. Sister Farhana has done that. Sister Koli has done that. Sister Husna has done that. Well done, all of you. You're doing really, really well. So I'm very impressed with your work. Perfect. So next, I am going to move to this next corner. Yes, there's 4 corner and we have to repeat this steps for 4 times. So I've already done 2 times. Time to move to this next corner, right? To move to the next corner, what do you have to do? Any of you remember what do you have to do to move to the next corner? Anybody? Any guess? Salam Lukman. Thank you for joining me. This is my beginner's crochet lesson. This is lesson 4. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going to have some water while I'm waiting for you all. Okay. Still waiting for the answer. Yes. Yes, chain 1. You're right. You were right. One chain space and 3. Yes, perfect, Sister Farhana. Yes, you answered it very well, very elaborately. So we have to move to the next corner, but before that we have to crochet a chain 1 space. Okay, so wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain space. Now I have to move to this corner. Yes, so and repeat the same steps. So the steps are 3 double crochet, then chain 1 and then 3 double crochet in this same corner space. Okay, so I'm just wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the same to the next corner space here and start crocheting 3 double crochet, right? That's my first double crochet. Wrap the yarn around, go to the corner space and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. So that's 2 double crochet, 1 more to go. That's my 3 double crochet, right? Now I have to chain 1 here and then crochet 3 more double crochet in this same corner space. So wrapping the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. Okay, just going to repeat the same process for 2 more times. Wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, pull through first 2, pull through last 2, and then finally I have to just repeat this step 1 more time. So wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2, 3 double crochet, and that's the end of the stitches for this corner. Can you all see how the corners are taking shape? So because your crochet square, granny square, I don't know why they call it granny square, maybe probably because this crochet project is dated back from I don't know from when it has started. maybe someone's granny has created this, and then that's how they gave it the name Crochet Granny Square. I don't know, but I would love to know the story behind this name, Granny Square. So we have crochet three side of the granny square, just one more to go. Brother Mahfouz has just joined me. Salam, Brother Mahfouz. This is the crochet class going on. Thank you for joining me, all of you, all my YT friends and family who's supporting me throughout. Sister Lina, Sister Yasmin, Mahfouz, all of you, Lukman, thank you for joining me. So I'm just going to go ahead and chain one to crochet the final corner, the last corner of this row. Okay, so I'm just going to chain one and go to this last corner that we have here for this row. Okay, and I will repeat the same steps: 3 double crochet, chain one, and then 3 double crochet again. Okay, to crochet to crochet the double crochet, I have to wrap the yarn around my crochet hook, go to the chain space or corner space, whatever you call it, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. Okay, so that's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Okay, now wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2 loops only, then wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. Okay, that's 1 double crochet. I need to crochet 2 more double crochet. Yes, so wrap the yarn around, go to the corner space and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2 loops, and wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, 2 loops, 2 double crochet, 1 more to go. So wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, then wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. So that's 3 double crochet done. I need to make 1 more set of 3 double crochet, but before that I have to just chain 1, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1 space created. Now to finish off this row I just have to crochet 3 more double crochet. So wrap the yarn around, go to the same corner space and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. Okay, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2, and we are at the final stitch for this row. So I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the same corner space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's my this corner has done. I've finished crocheting all the corners and all the stitches of my last corner. Now I have to join this corner with this first corner to finish off this row. Yeah, in each row we join to move to the next row. To join these corners I have to crochet 1 chain space again. So crochet, just going to wrap the yarn around and pull it through. So that's my chain 1 space done, and then I have to move to the first 3 chain spaces of this row where we started this row 2. We started with 3 chain spaces, so I have to go and find that and find the third chain spaces of these 3 chain spaces. So this is the first chain, this is the second, and this is the third chain, right? So I just have to put my crochet hook there and create a slip stitch. So wrap the yarn around and pull it through. That's my slip stitch, and that's the end of row 2. Now I'm just going to wait for the rest of you to see how many of you have finished this row, so that we can start move to the next row. Okay, Sister Shahina has done that, I guess. What about the rest of the team? Sister Farhana has done that. Well done, Sister Farhana. You're doing really well. Goli has done that. Well done. Okay. All right. That means we can just move to the next row. Most of you have managed to do that. Can you see how beautiful it's looking already? So now, because I'm going to change the color, I'm going to do another chain one. Yes, to secure my project. But if you are not going to change the color, you just put your crochet hook like this, and then just go to one corner. Just find any of the corner. I would suggest to go to this corner this time. Okay, Sister Farhana, I know you are not changing the color, so I'm just going to explain it for you. You don't take the hook out of your, don't cut the yarn. Just try and go to this corner, because we'll start our next row with a corner, right? So how you can go to this corner, because you just finished your project here. Yes, and we need to start our next row from this corner. Okay, so to go to this corner, just go like this, create slip stitch. Yes, put your crochet hook through the chain space, next chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull it through. Okay, so you moved from here to this space. Okay, now do the same with the next chain. Put your crochet hook through, right, wrap the yarn around and pull through. This is the same steps that we do for a slip stitch. Okay, now see, you have come to the corner. Now you are here, but you just moved from here to the corner by crocheting slip stitch in the chain spaces in between. Okay, now you can just put your crochet hook in the corner space and pull up a loop like this. Okay, and start crocheting your usual steps, 3 chain spaces. Is that okay, Sister Farhana? Are you with me? Did you get it? Please let me know in the comment section if you have got it. Okay, well done, well done. That's good to know. But I'm going to change the color, so I'm going to chain 1. Okay, I've just chain 1 to secure my project, and I'm going to cut the crochet hook. Sorry, thread. I'm very sleepy today, so if I say something wrong, if I don't mind. We're out for the whole day. My little sister has come to stay with us for a few days, so we were out for most of the day. Just came like half an hour ago for this class. I hope you won't mind if I say a wrong word or something. Now it's time to change the color. Yes, because in each row I'm changing color. To change the color, I have to attach this new yarn with my existing project. So I put and I will start doing all the colors, all the work or new row from a corner. Okay, so this is the corner of I found out. I decided to work with from this corner, so I'm just putting my crochet hook through this corner and just pull up a loop, pull the thread, yarn thread to the other side, and just attach it with this project. Just tie it. So that's it. And while I tied it with my project, I've also tied the loose end um, that was left from my row 2. I changed the color. There are loose end, so I've also attached this one so it won't be like it on my way. Yes, while crocheting. So now it's time to start doing row 3. So I'm pulling up a loop. Yes, ready to start my stitches, and this is a corner, so not the middle. Can you see in the middle there's for this row, from this row you'll see there's a big hole in the middle as well, chain 1 space that was created from our previous row, but we are not going to start our work from this space. We'll always go and find a corner space and start our work from there. Okay, so pull up a loop and I'll start by crocheting 3 chain spaces. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's your first chain space. Wrap the yarn around again and pull through. Second chain space. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's your third chain space. Okay. Now we have to crochet 2 double crochet. Wrap the yarn around. Go to the same chain as go to the corner space. Pull up a loop. Okay. Wrap the yarn around. Pull through first 2. Wrap the yarn around. Pull through last 2. So last double crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's your the third 3 chain spaces that we have done in our to start the new row. We count it as a double crochet, and because this is the same size of our other double crochet, so we got 3 double crochet here. Now we have to, because this is a corner, in every corner we will do some extra steps. We'll crochet 3 double crochet followed by chain 1 and 3 double crochet in this same corner spaces, but in the middle our stitches would be different, which I'm going to show you how it is different in a moment after we finish doing our corner space. Okay, so I've created 3 double crochet, actually 3 chains and 2 double crochet. Now we are going to crochet chain 1 space. Okay, so this is my chain 1 space. Now I'm going to crochet 3 more double crochet in this same corner space. Okay, so wrap the yarn around my crochet hook, then go to the same corner and pulled up a loop. Okay, so I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Okay, so that's 1 double crochet done, 2 more to go, right? So wrap the yarn around, go to the same corner space and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Now I'm going to do the same again. Wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Okay, so 3 double crochet done. So in this corner I've done 3 chains to start the new row. 3 chains, 2 double crochet, right? Then chain 1 and then 3 more double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, now it's time to move to the next space, which is not a corner space, it is a middle space, right? In our previous row we only had corner spaces, we didn't have any space in between the corner spaces, right? But with each increasing row you're going to have one more of these corner spaces. Like in this row, in our third row we got only one middle space, right? And you got one middle space in each sides. Okay, but from the next row, in the next row you will have 2 middle space in each side. So with each increasing row, you're going to have one more of this middle space. And like I said earlier, middle space, our crochet stitches would be different than the corner stitches. Okay, the corner stitches we crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet, because we want it to shape like a corner of a square shape. Yes, like this here. So crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet, because this is the corner space, right? But when we move to the next row, third row, here we have done 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. Then we have done chain 1, and there are a middle space, right? Middle space, not a corner space like before. This row we have a middle space. In the middle space we have only crocheted 3 double crochet. We haven't done any corner, we haven't done a chain 1 and 3 double crochet. We have only created 3 double crochet in the middle space, and we'll follow these steps for all the middle spaces for this project. Okay, whenever we'll find a corner, we'll crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet in the corner. And wherever we'll find middle space in between the corners, there we'll only crochet 3 double crochet. Okay, is it clear to you? Or if you want me to explain it again, I'm more than happy to do that. And we'll always move from one space to other by crocheting 1 chain. Yes, in between we will always do 1 chain. Okay, so crochet the corner for this row. Now I'm going to crochet a chain 1. Yes, so I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and pull through. That's chain 1. Okay, Sister Farhana, I haven't heard from you for long. How are you getting on? Did you understand what I have explained, what I have told you? Is that all okay with you, or do you want me to explain it again? Please let me know, yeah? Okay. So, I know Sister Shahina has done that. Sister Husna, well done, all of you. Sister Koli has done that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Sister Farhana, did you? Okay, I need just a minute to catch up. Okay, well done. Yes, I'm going to wait for all of you. Don't worry. I know I've gone a bit fast for this row. So I'm just going to wait. Don't worry. I think some of you might need a bit more time. So just done the corner of this row 3. We are working on row 3 now. This is how our project looks like so far. And now I have to move to the middle space for this row, and I'm going to show you how we can do that in a moment. Yeah, just waiting for the other sisters to finish their work so that we all be in the same page. Okay, Sister Farhana has done that. Sister Usna has done that. Who else has done that? Okay, Sister Roshan has done that. Well done, all of you. Sister Rima has done that. Okay, I think most of you have done the corner space of row 3. So it's time to move to the middle space. Okay, I caught up. Thanks. Okay, yes, thank you for letting me know, Sister Farhana. So to move to the middle space, I have crocheted a chain space. So just go ahead, and after the three double crochet, just um, create a chain space. Okay, and then start the middle space. Start stitch your stitches in the middle space, okay? And in the middle space we are just going to crochet 3 double crochet, okay? So after the end of this first corner space, we have crocheted 3 chains, 2 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet, right? Then to move to the next space, we have crochet chain 1. So I have wrapped the yarn around and pull through. So that's my chain 1 space. So it's time to join, start crocheting in this middle space, okay? So and in the middle space I'm just doing 3 double crochet. So I've wrapped the yarn around and I went to the middle space, pull up a loop, then wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, and wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. That's my first double crochet. Got 2 more double crochet to do in this same middle space, okay? So I'm going to wrap the yarn around, go through the middle space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. So that's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. 2 double crochet, 1 more to go. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps. Wrap the yarn around, go through the middle space and pull up a loop. Wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2. Wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. That's 3 double crochet. So I'm done with this middle space. It's time to move to the next corner, okay? After the middle space I can see there's a corner. So in the corner I have to crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait for the sisters and see if you all have managed to finish your middle space stitches so that we can move to the corner space, okay? I'm just waiting for your response. Please let me know in the comment section if you have all managed to crochet 3 double crochet in the middle space. Sister Farhana has done that. Well done, Sister Farhana. Okay, Sister Rima has also done that. Sister Roshan Khatun has also done that. Well done. Okay. Sister Shahina has done that. Well done, all of you. So we are good to go. We are good to move to the next stitch, right? So let's start then with the corner stitch. To move to the corner space, I have to chain 1. Yes, so wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's chain 1, and I'm all ready to start my stitches in the corner spaces. In the corner spaces we always do 3 double crochet and then chain 1 and then 3 double crochet in the same corner space. Yes, so to create the double crochet I'm wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, go to the corner space and pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2 and wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's my first double crochet. I have to crochet 2 more times. So wrap the yarn around, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. 2 double crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the same corner space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last two. So that's my 3 double crochet done for the corner. Yes, now I have to crochet chain 1. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1 space. Now I have to crochet 3 more double crochet. Wrap the yarn around and go to the same corner space, pull up a loop. So I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2. Wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2. Okay, now I'm going to wrap the yarn around again, go to the same corner space and pull up a loop. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2. Wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So got 2. So double crochet already. Now I just have to repeat these steps for one more time to finish off this corner space. Yes, that's it. I've done my corner space. I've created 3 double crochet followed by 1 chain space and 3 double crochet, and I'm done with this corner. Okay, and next I can see there's a middle space, so I have to move to the middle space, but I'm just going to wait for you all and going to see if you have all managed to come this far, if you have all managed to do your corner space stitches, and then we'll move to the middle space. Okay, basically we just have to repeat these steps again and again. In all the middle spaces we will only crochet 3 double crochet, right? And in all the corner spaces we have to crochet 3 double crochet, then 1 chain, and then 3 double crochet, right? So now it's time to move to middle space. I can see there's a middle space here, no corners, so I'm going to move there by crocheting a chain 1 first. So that's my chain 1 done. Next I have to crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space. So I'm just wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook, go to this middle space and wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. So that's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Okay, now I have to repeat these steps for 2 more times and crochet 2 more double crochet. That's it. I've finished crocheting all these steps, all the stitches for my middle space. Okay, so this is how it looks like so far. Just have to repeat these steps for 2 more times for these 2 sides. So far I have crocheted this side and this side. Now I just have 2 more sides left because this is a square shape. It has 4 sides, right? So I'm just going to wait for all of you, and then I'll start my corner stitches again, corner space stitches, and I'm just going to basically repeat what I have done so far in the other 2 corners. Chain 1 to start to move to your next space, and then in the corner space 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet in the same corner space. Okay, I think most of you have done that already. So just going to go ahead and start doing my next corner stitches. Is that okay? So to move to the next space, I'm just going to crochet chain one, wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, that's chain one. Now this is my corner again, so I'm wrapping the yarn around, go to the same next corner space and wrap the yarn around, pull through. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first two, wrap the yarn around and pull through last two loops. That's my double crochet. I need to crochet 2 more double crochet. Yes, so I'm just going to repeat these steps. Okay, so I've crocheted 3 double crochet for the corner, but we are not quite done yet. I have to crochet chain 1 and 3 more double crochet in this same corner space. So I've just wrapped the yarn around and pull through to crochet chain 1 space. Now I'm just going to crochet 3 more double crochet in this same corner. So wrap the yarn around, go to the same corner space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Okay, 2 more double crochet to go. So just repeat the same steps again and again, 2 more times. This is my corner stitch is done. I've crocheted 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet because it was a corner. So my next space is a middle space, and there I will have to follow different stitches, only 3 double crochet in the middle space. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a few more minutes or so that all of you can finish off your stitches, corner stitches, and join me to crochet the middle space stitches. Okay, Sister Farhana has done that. Sister Shahina, Salma, and Asha and Husna, they have all done that. Well done, all of you sisters. And I think the rest of you have also done that. Okay, Sister Husna just messaged. Okay, that's good. Good to know. So now it's time to move to our middle space. To move to the middle space, we have to start by creating a chain 1 space. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1 space. Okay, now I have to crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space. So wrap the yarn around, go to the middle space and pull up a loop. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. Okay, now I just have to repeat these steps for 2 more times because we're going to crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space. That's my second double crochet. That's my third double crochet for the middle space. Now I've just got one more. Oh, we have done 3 sides so far. This is one side, this is another side, 3 sides. Now just have to do one more sides, and then there it will be done with this round. This is row 3 we are crocheting. Okay, So now I'm just going to move to next. Okay, Sister Salma just said okay, yes, pardon, thank you, Sister Salma. So I'm just going to move to the corner space now. And to move there, I have to start by crocheting chain 1, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1 space, right? Okay. Then I have to crochet it because this is a corner space again. I'm sure all of you know by now that in the corner spaces we just crochet 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 3 double crochet in the corner space. So this is what we are going to do now. 3 double crochet. So my first double crochet, I'm going to crochet, wrap the yarn around, go to the chain space and wrap the yarn around and pull through, pull up a loop, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through only first 2, and then wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Okay, so that's my first double crochet. I have to crochet 2 more. Yes, yes, you were right, Sister Husna. So I've done 3 double crochet for the corner. Now in the corner I know we need to do more stitches than the middle, and we do 3 double crochet then chain 1. So I'm just doing chain 1 and then 3 double crochet in the same corner space. So 3 more double crochet in this same corner space. First double crochet, second double crochet, and third double crochet. Okay, so I've done all the corners. Can you see? This is one corner, this is another corner, 3 and 4, 4 corners of my granny square. Yes, I just have one more space left, which is my middle space. Okay, so I'm just going to move there. Are you all with me? Before I start crocheting my middle space, I just want to make sure that you have all managed to crochet your corner space, and we are all in the same page, and we are all working the same stitches and on this in the same space. Yes, so just let me know in the comment section if you all have. Okay, Sister Farhana has just responded, she has done that. Well done, Sister Farhana. And so did Sister Roshan. Who else? I just want to make sure that you all are with me. Okay, I've got few responses. So I think most of you have managed to do that so far. Well done, Sister Shahina, Sister Rima. Well done, all of you, Sister Salma. Well done. So now I just have to crochet this middle space, okay? And in the middle space, like we already know that we only crochet 3 double crochet in the middle space, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to move to the next middle space by crocheting chain 1 space. So that's my chain 1 done. Now I'm going to move to this middle space and crochet 3 double crochet. So wrap the yarn around, go to the middle space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2. Okay, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So that's my first double crochet. I'm going to repeat this steps for 2 more times because I need to do 3 double crochet in this middle space. This is my second double crochet. So that's my third double crochet. Finish crocheting all the in all the spaces of this row. Now just have to attach this loop with the other side, but to do that we have to first crochet chain 1. Okay, so then chain 1, and now I have to attach my work with this, attach the work with the third chain from the first 3 chain spaces that we created to start our row 3. Okay, so I can see this is my 3 chain spaces here right in front of me, and this is the first, second, and this is the third chain. So I have to put my crochet hook through the third chain, right, and wrap the yarn around, pull through, pull through. So that's a slip stitch. We always attach with a slip stitch. Okay, so I've attached it. Now I'm going to chain 1 to secure my work, because I'm going to change the color. But if you are not changing the color, just do slip stitch in the next few chains until you move to this corner, because we are going to start our next row from this corner. I'm going to show you how you can move to the corner by creating slip stitch. So you finished your row 3 here, right, in this corner, and this is not the middle, this is the middle. So how can we move from here to there? So we are going to put our crochet hook through the chain, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's the same process as the same steps that we do in our slip stitches. Now we'll move to the next chain now and do the same. Put your crochet hook through, wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, so we have moved from there to our corner. Yes, now we can just pull up a loop and start crocheting 3 chain spaces to begin our new row. So this is what we have to follow each time we begin a new row. We have to find a corner, because we always start the row, start our new row, work of our new row from a corner. Yes, so you, wherever you are, wherever you have finished your previous row, you have always moved to that corner, and to move to that corner you have to crochet slip stitches. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to change the color, so I don't need to move there. I just have to slip stitch to the third chain space and chain 1 to secure my work and change the color. Okay, are you all with me? So how are you, like, how did you find this work so far? Are you enjoying making this granny square? Are you finding it hard? Let me know. I'm just going to start the new row. Basically, you have learned all these steps or all the processes of a granny square by now, but I might just show you few more rounds. Yes. So for granny squares, as is a square shape, we try to create four corners. Yes. So doesn't matter how big or smaller your project is, you will always have four corners. Yes. And each of your corners you will have uh, 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. These are the stitches for all the corners. Along with your corners, you will also have middle spaces, right? And in the middle spaces, your stitches would be only 3 double crochet, okay? And with each increasing row, you're going to have one more double crochet, as you can see here. So this is the row that we have just done, third row. Yes. And in the fourth row you can see there's 2 middle space. Yes. And this is the corner where we have done 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet. And these are the middle space where we have done only 3 double crochet, because this one is the middle space. And then there's the corner space again where we have done 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet. If we move to the next row, we can see that we have got corner and then 3 middle space. So in the middle spaces we have only crocheted 3 double crochet. Now and then we got another corner where we have done 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. So if you consider moving to the next row, you will have 4 middle spaces. So that's how with each increasing row you're going to have one more middle space in each side. In each side there will be one more. So together you'll have 4 more middle space with each increasing row. But you have to make sure you always have 4 corners. So this is your 1, 2, 3 and 4 corners, and in the 4 corners your stitches would be 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet. So this is the process. Doesn't matter how big or small your project should look like. You can make a blanket, a baby blanket with your granny square pattern, this pattern, or you can make a throw or even a bed cover using this granny square. Recently it's very much trending, the uh, granny square cardigan. So you can even join your granny squares and make a cardigan with that. So the amount of work you can do, a project you can do using your granny square is endless. Because and now you know all the basics of your granny square. You can just go ahead and make more or less row in your granny square. But I'm just going to show you a few more times, few more rows, because I've got some time now, and you will have a bit more practice, and this way you will be more comfortable adding your rows. Okay, so I'm just going to change the color and start my row 4 here, and I have found this corner space here. So I'm just going to put my crochet hook through and pulling the yarn thread. Okay, I'm just going to tie it here, this corner. Now just going to pull up a loop and start this new row with 3 chain spaces, and the beginning of each row we start with 3 chain spaces followed by 2 double crochet, because the first 3 chain spaces is we need to do that to start a row to go up the row, but we count it as a double crochet. Yes, so this is my 3 chain spaces I'm going to create now. To create the chain spaces, wrap the yarn around and pull through. Yeah, wrap the yarn around, pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through. Okay, so that's my 3 chain spaces done. Now because this is a corner, we always start from a corner, and I know in the corner I always do 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. This is what I'm going to do now too. So this is my first 3 chain spaces considered as my first double crochet. Now I have to crochet 2 more double crochet. Yes, so wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space and pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. Okay, now I'm just going to repeat the same process one more time. So 3 double crochet. Right, now it's time to crochet a chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain space. Now I'm going to go ahead and crochet 3 more double crochet in this same tiny little corner space. Okay, teacher, it follows the mathematical ratios. Yes, it does. I find that crocheting is all about good maths. You just have to remember your maths, how many countings, how many chain spaces, how many double crochet or single crochet you are creating. Yes, it's all about good math. You have to remember all this. So that's my third double crochet. So, and I'm done with my corner space. 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet I have created in this same corner space. Now in this row I can see there's 2 middle space. Okay, that means I have to change my stitches. In the middle space I only crochet 3 double crochet. So to move to the next space, I'm going to chain 1, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1. Yes, now move to the middle space and going to crochet 3 double crochet. So wrap the yarn around, go to the middle space and pull up a loop. Okay, 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2 only, then wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Now I have to repeat these steps 2 more times and crochet 2 more double crochet. So I have finished crocheting 1 middle space. Now it's time to move to the other middle space, but I just want to make sure that you have all managed to crochet these steps so far. I'm just going to wait for a few seconds and wait for your response and see if you have all managed to do your middle space or not. Okay, just going to wait for your response. So let me know in the comment section if you have managed to crochet the corner and then the middle space. Round card is saying, who is granny? Okay, I'm not sure who is the granny. Maybe she was someone's granny. This granny square, the crochet, this is a very very like famous crochet technique, and it's it's been passed through generations, from generations to generations, and probably someone's granny has done invented that. Maybe that's why it's called a granny square, but I'm not sure. I'm just assuming, but this is what it is called, granny square. Okay, Sister Farhana has done that so far. Sister Shahina, Salma, Asha, Husna has all done that. Well done, all of you sisters. So then I can move to the next space. So in the last round, next space were a corner, but here it's not a corner. It's another middle space. So to move to this middle space, we have to crochet chain 1. So this is my chain 1 space. Now in the middle space, I know in the middle space we always crochet only 3 double crochet. This is what we are going to do again. So wrap the yarn around, go to this middle space, okay, wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's 3 double crochet, 3 loops in my crochet hook, sorry. And so wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. So this is my first double crochet for this space, yes, middle space. I just have to repeat these steps for 2 more times. Okay, so finish crocheting all 3 double crochet for the middle space. Okay, so I've come to the another corner now. You can see that this is a corner space. How can I tell this is a corner space? Because here I can see there's 3 double crochet, then 1 chain, then 3 double crochet. So that means this is the corner space. So now I'm just going to crochet 3 the corner space stitches, and in the corner space stitches I crochet 3 double crochet, chain 1 and then 3 double crochet. This is exactly what I'm going to do here as well. Just add some water because so to move to the corner I have to start by crocheting chain 1, yes. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. This is my chain 1 space. Now I'm going to crochet the corner stitches. That means 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet, right? So I've wrapped the yarn around my crochet hook, go to the corner space, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. Okay, so I have crocheted 1 double crochet, 2 more double crochet, and before I do the chain 1. So I'm just going to repeat these steps. So that's my 3 double crochet done. Now for corner space I do 3 double crochet, 1 chain, 3 double crochet. So this is exactly what I'm going to do now. Chain 1. Now 3 more double crochet to finish off this corner space, right? So wrap the yarn around your crochet hook, go to the same corner space, wrap the yarn around, pull through. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. Just repeat the process steps for 2 more times in this same corner space. Okay, I'm sure by now you have all got the hang of it, and remember your stitches by heart. So I'm done with the corner space, and I have to move to the middle space again. To move to the middle space, what am I going to do? Anybody have any idea? Yes, you are right, Sister Rima. To move to next uh, space, we always have to create chain 1 space before we can move to the next. Start crocheting the next in the next space. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1 space. Now, as I can see, the next 2 spaces are middle space, so I have to just crochet 3 double crochet in each space. So to create the double crochet, I'm wrapping the yarn around my crochet hook, go to the middle space, wrap the yarn around again and pull through. Okay, so that's 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 last 2 loops. So that's my first double crochet. Now I just have to do it 2 more times. Repeat this steps for 2 more times. Okay, because we are crocheting 3 double crochet all together. I just have to crochet 2 more double crochet. That's my second double crochet. 1 more to go. So wrap the yarn around to the same chain space. 3 double crochet. So I'm done with this middle space. It's time to move to the next middle space, right? So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's my chain 1. Now I can move to the next middle space, right? So wrap the yarn around, go to the same chain space, say next middle space, and wrap the yarn around the crochet hook and pull up a loop. 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, then wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2. Just have to do it 2 more times. Okay, same steps. So I've crochet 3 double crochet for this middle steps, and I have come to another corners now. And in the corner, what do you do in the corner? Can anybody tell me what do you do in the corner space? Yes, I've got my answer. So in the corner space, we do 3 double crochet, chain 1, and then 3 double crochet. Right, so we are in the corner now. But before I go ahead and do my corners, I just want to make sure you have all finished your middle space stitches. You have all managed to crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space and 3 double crochet in the other one. Okay, I got few responses. I haven't heard anything from Sister Farhana. Have you finished crocheting your stitches? Please let me know. Okay, good response from few. So I think rest of the rest of the group members has also done that. Yes, concentrating. It's okay, Sister Farhana. Don't worry at all. Okay. Yeah, when you crochet a project, you can be so absorbed with your project that you forget the rest of everything else. Yes, this happens a lot with me. So don't worry, no need to say sorry. So let's just go ahead and start crocheting our corner space. Yes, we haven't got much time left, so we're just going to finish off this row, and then I'm sure you can explain to you, and I'm sure you can do the rest of your project, or you can just keep it like this. You can use it as a coaster, or you can carry on and adding more um, spaces, more rows. Okay, so let's just do it. Excuse me. So let's just move to the next corner, and to move to any new space we always start by crocheting chain one. Now this is the space where we are going to do our work, and there, as this is a corner, we're going to create 3 double crochet, chain one and 3 double crochet. Okay, so let's start our 3 double crochet. So this is my first double crochet. Just have to do it 2 more times. Second double crochet, third double crochet. Okay, now I have to chain one, okay, and 3 more double crochet. Can you all hear me? Please let me know. I think there's a bit of issue with the network connection. Please let me know if you all can hear me properly. Okay, yes, Sister Farhana can hear me. That's good to know. Okay, let's just move on. What about the rest of you? Can you all hear me? So finish this corner Now I'm just going to go ahead and crochet the middle spaces now. So to move to the middle space, I'm going to chain one. Now I'm going to move to the middle space and crochet 3 double crochet there. Okay, first double crochet of this middle space, second double crochet, and this is the final double crochet. So I'm done with this middle space. I have to move to the next middle space. So I'm just wrapping the yarn around the crochet hook and pull through. Now I'm going to move to this next middle space and crochet 3 double crochet again. So now I've come to another corner spaces, right? And I will start by crocheting chain 1. Okay, and in the corner space, like I always do, we'll crochet 3 double crochet followed by chain 1, 3 double crochet. Okay, to create the double crochet, I'm just going to wrap the yarn around my crochet hook, which I've already done, and going to the corner space, wrap the yarn around my crochet hook and pull up a loop. So there's 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. Okay, now just have to crochet 2 more double crochet, so 3 double crochet done, right? Now I have to chain 1 because this is a corner space. I have to chain 1 and crochet 3 more doubles crochet in the same space, right? So I've done all 4 corners and all 3 sides of my this row. This is row 4. I just have to crochet 2 more middle space, and in the middle space I'm only going to crochet 3 double crochet, but I have to move to the new space by crocheting chain 1, which I've already done. So I'm just going to go ahead and crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space and 3 double crochet in the next middle space, and you also do the same. And once you are done, I'm just going to show you how to attach. So just moving to this space and crocheting 3 double crochet, because this is the middle space. I'm not going to crochet any further. Just 3 double crochet would be enough. So that's 3 double crochet down for this middle space, but I can see there's another middle space right next to it, so I have to move to the this space by crocheting chain 1 and only crochet 3 double crochet in this middle space. That's my 3 double crochet done for the middle space. Now I have to chain 1 and I have to secure my work, attach my work with the third chain space from the first 3 chain spaces of this row, right? So this is my first chain space first, this is the second, and this is the third chain space. So I have to put my crochet hook through that third chain space, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's a slip stitch I've done, and I'm going to crochet another chain 1 space to secure my work so that it doesn't unravel. Yes, so I'm done with this row. Just going to wait for you all and see how far have you all gone, and going to explain how you can add more rows with this project, and then we'll be done for today. Yes, I'm just going to cut my yarn because I might just do one more row and just leave it as it is. Okay, tomorrow I might show you how to attach the granny squares. Okay, so you can just make your one granny square and just keep adding rows after rows and make it like a really big project, or you can just make it like this square shapes. Just add here I've added 1 2 3 4 5 rows, so I've done 5 rows together. So just you can just make small squares like this and attach lots squares together and make a blanket or throw with that. Yes. Okay, so let me read your comment section. Let me read your comments. Okay, Sister Sna has done that. Sister Salma has done that. Sister Asha, Shahina has all done their work. That's excellent. Well done, sisters. It's very good to know. Okay. What about Sister Farhana? Are you with us? Yes, Sister Farhana is here with us and she has managed to crochet her row 4 successfully. Well done, sisters. I'm very impressed. And please send me your pictures in the WhatsApp group so that I get a glimpse of your work. And so like I already explained to you, if you want to crochet more rows, if you want to add more rows with your project, just go ahead and do that, and with each increasing row you're going to have one more of this middle space, um, one more in each side. So there will be one more in this side, one more in this side, one more in this side. And for corner spaces you will always there will always be 4 corners because we want to keep maintain the shape, we want to make it square shape throughout your project. Yes, so in the corner spaces you will always have 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and to move from one space to the other you will always chain 1. Okay, so this is how you can make your project bigger. Okay, and with each row, with increasing row you will just have to add one more of these middle spaces, so your project will grow bigger. And also another way of using granny square is that you can make small shapes, small equal size or different size shapes, granny squares, and then just attach them together like this. So I'm going to show you in my next lesson, tomorrow's lesson, how we can attach the granny squares. And we are also going to learn a new stitch which is called a cluster stitch tomorrow. And we're also going to try making a mobile phone pouch using your cluster stitch. Okay, so do you have any more questions for me, or have you all got it? Just let me know in the comment section, and we'll all be good to go for today. Brother Russell has just joined me. Salam. Thank you, Brother Russell, for your support. Thank you for joining me. Walaikum assalam. I hope you are doing well. So I'm just going to wait for a few more minutes to see if you have all, if any of you have got any question for me, and then I'm just going to finish today's lesson. Sister Farhana has said, got it, shukran. No worries at all, Sister Farhana. It's my pleasure. I enjoy teaching you all and sharing my knowledge with you all. And this is also helping me, to be honest. This is also helping me to learn the skills of explaining someone. This is also a new skills that, and I'm also improving in this field. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being regular. Um, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow's lesson. And tomorrow 6 o'clock we'll all start. So I hope you will all be on time, so that none of us we have to wait for others. Okay. So till then, take care and enjoy making your fun project, granny square, crochet granny square, and send me the pictures of your finished project in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So assalamu alaikum. Take care, everybody. Allah Hafiz.